Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. Holy cow, I can't even get to my coffee. I have so much stuff going on. Today's video is going to be Fall Fashion Trends 2019 for women over 50, and I've got 7 of them, so stay right there. If you are new here, this is a channel that I created for women over 50, women who are traveling through their 50s for the very first time. It's all new to us, and it may be new to us again when we loop around and start all over again at 51 after 59, who knows. Now, we've been around long enough to realize that fashion is cyclical. Yes, that's correct. And I think it's funny when things come around a second time and question whether we can partake in round number 2. And I think sometimes we can, because there are no rules. And it has to be what you're comfortable with and what makes you feel good about yourself. And if you can rock it, then you can rock it. For instance, I know huge shoulder pads are back in style. And while I don't think I would do the huge broad shoulder pads that you're seeing in some of the fashion shows or in some of the big editorial magazine spreads, I think that I definitely feel a shoulder pad is attractive. Why not take advantage of that? So in some ways, you can use these trends to our advantage to help with our own body type, which as we make our way through our 50s, we should be familiar enough with that we know which of these things will and won't look good on us. And if you need an opinion, you can ask us in the comment section and we'll let you know. And also, a friend in your real life is always great if you have questions on whether something is flattering to your shape or your skin tone if you can't see that yourself. But hopefully as you ask those questions, you will definitely have a feel for what works for you. So I was going to start with animal print since I'm wearing one, but since we're on the subject, let's talk about number 2, which is that neon yellow green that looks like a highlighter color that you're seeing in a lot of turtlenecks and mixed into some prints. And we will start with that because that is a color that I know just looking at it would be horrible on my very sallow green skin. You know, I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you. I say I'm green and people are like, you don't look really green. But I have this tattoo and I got it with my daughter. She convinced me because she has quite a few. And I looked at it and I said, I thought I wanted it to be black. Why is it green? And she pointed out to me that it is black. It's just that it is underneath my green skin, which gives it that lovely green tint. I know that I cannot pull off that color. That may look great for you under a blazer perhaps, so it wasn't so overwhelming and it would just be a touch peeking through. That might be a way to pull that off. And that is fashion trend number 2. So we'll head on back to my fashion trend fall 2019 number 1, which is animal prints. And that you can see I am wearing one right now, and I'm wearing a leopard sweater V-neck. It's a little bit longer so I can wear it with leggings. And then speaking of leggings, we have some, I promise you I will not be wearing these two together, but these are leggings, as you can see, and super comfy. Wear them with all black on top, which is what I will probably do. Wear them with a black t-shirt and a black cardigan over that. Just make sure that at least half of my butt is covered so that it looks more like they're wearable outside as opposed to being workout gear. And then also in those prints, I thought since I had the leggings out, I would show you camo, my camo leggings. These never go out of style, so another great print for fall. I do recommend if you're looking for leggings and you have anything extra in your middle like I do, that what I truly like, you'll notice that the waistband on these is a thin, a little bit over an inch. And while it's going to be hidden under my clothes because I'm certainly not wearing it with a crop top like the young girls would, it's not quite as comfortable as one that has a thicker, wider, as you can see, that whole thing is a waistband. I prefer these. They kind of act like a mini girdle and hold things in. So if you are out looking for leggings and you bump into a pair that has an extra wide waistband, that may be the way to go if you've got a little extra around your tummy. And then we're still in the animal print, so I will show you my boots that I love. I bought these last year and I got quite a few compliments on them when I wore them. They're a little high. I can't wear them if I'm going far. And you know, we get a little bit older, we want things to be comfortable, right? So I do wear a support in these boots. I put something in there that will prevent calluses and just that constant banging pressure on the ball of my foot that eventually makes me want to sit down and not do anything. So these are my Steve Madden boots. They have a nice pointed toe and some buckles. I like the hardware. You can mix metals. I just want to point out, I know these have some silver hardware and I happen to be wearing gold jewelry today. Don't worry about it. Everybody is mixing metals. Try to get over it. I know that we've always been told to not do that. People do it in their homes now. They definitely do it in their jewelry. So don't worry about mixing your metals. Maybe try to just get used to it a little bit at a time if it's something that still makes you a little uncomfortable. I did have one more top here that was an animal print, and it was the snake skin. Let me just see how that works. That would be a little much. It is a V-neck, which is nice on me. I prefer to wear V-necks for my body shape. I have broader shoulders and I'm a little bit bigger on top, narrower on the bottom, so it's got that point that kind of elongates things for me. And so I think this is nice under a cardigan or under a black blazer. I would not be wearing it under number 3, which is one of those plaid oversized blazers that you're seeing all over the place if you've opened up Instagram, a fashion page, or a magazine, or Pinterest for fashion ideas. The big shoulder pads in those jackets are very flattering for a lot of people, and it's very trendy for 2019, but not to be worn with this animal print under it if you are over 50 and afraid of mixing prints like I am. But if you're not, do it. Number 5 is going to be hair clips. I've seen a lot of pictures of gals with the 3 little barrettes in their hair. I'm personally quite fond of these headbands that I wear. I just find that it's an easy styling tool for me, but so are barrettes, and it's very stylish right now. So if you see some barrettes that you think are cute, that's in. And we move on to number, I'm gonna say 5, but I have no idea. And that would be Fanny Packs. What did they used to call them besides Fanny Pack? Or a belt bag, and they are back in style. This one I've had for years. This has some brass hardware. And I have this one also, which is silver, a little bit shiny, more athletic type of a fanny pack. But the thing that they're doing now is they are not wearing them around the waist. They are instead wearing them crossbody, and just do a cross over your shoulder and around under the other arm like you would a crossbody bag. Belt bags worn crossbody are definitely a trend you will see in fall of 2019. So if you bump into one and you think it would be great to carry your essentials across your chest, grab one of those. And of course, they're ageless. You throw your keys, your sunglasses, your phone inside one of these and you're trendy and ready to go. That was number 5, which leaves us 2 to go. And I wanted to interject here and say that I think the beauty of being in your 50s and following trends is that we have a tendency to not want to overdo it, and it becomes very tasteful to do a dash of something that's considered trendy and not do it from head to toe. So with that being said, and you know what, and I'm not saying you can't do it head to toe. If that looks good on you and makes you feel most like yourself and like you are presenting to the world what you're feeling on the inside, on the outside, in a very trendy outfit from head to toe, I want to follow you on Instagram. My own personality is that I want to have a few things in my wardrobe every fall, winter. Summer, just forget about it. I don't even know what I wear in the summer. It's hot and I just want to be comfortable. I used to look forward to the Elle magazine and the Vogue magazine, the big fat ones showing up in my mailbox when I was in my late teens and early 20s, and would pore over those pages and pick what was my favorite item on each page. And I would do that with a friend. Fashion is fun. It's a way to explore and try new things and also kind of keep abreast of what is going on culturally with younger people. But the other thing to realize is that these clothing companies have to make money. So every year they're going to make changes in things that we already have in our closet, slight changes to encourage us to go shop and buy something new. And I don't feel anymore that I need to jump every time that happens, which is kind of good. I am going to do a video about who are we dressing for. And to give you a little teaser, I think it really depends on where you are in life as to who we are dressing for as women. So if you have some comments about that, I have not made that video yet. I just started making notes. If you have some thoughts on it, put them down in my comment section. And with that, we will move on to mom jeans. I am a mom and I wear jeans. And that is kind of what I was thinking about when I said they make slight tweaks and changes so that I will jump and go buy a new pair of jeans. And you know, the great thing about the last few years with denim and a lot of styles actually is that nothing truly goes out of style. And I think it's more a question of how you wear it as a woman in your 50s. So for instance, if you are very trendy and you wear mom jeans, which are the high-rise, high-waisted jeans that we've been seeing lately, but as opposed to being more fitted, they're making them a little baggier. And my body type will not take kindly to something baggy that's coming up to my very high waist. So I know me, and I hope you know you, and you will know if those will look good on you. And if they do, mom jeans might be the way to go. I personally look better in skinny jeans because I have narrower hips, and I will wear the ripped jeans or the frayed hems. That sounded wrong to me for a second. I thought it was Haid Frems, but it's not. And if you've got the mom jeans going on, you might want the dad sneakers. I don't know, but they're big, they're white, they're bulky. I do think a comfy pair of athletic sneakers are great because it's a way for us finally to wear comfortable shoes and look trendy as well. But the ones that are super big, super white, that's a little much for me. I kind of have to tone it down a little bit to feel comfortable with that. So I am wearing the big white soles, but they're on a pair of black sneakers that are high tops, and that's what I've been wearing for the last couple months. A pair of Nikes that I picked up that I'm really enjoying, and I don't have to put inserts in the shoes. They're just automatically comfortable and have great arch supports. So the mom jeans and the dad sneakers, gym shoes, where do you call that something different depending on where you live. In Chicago we call them gym shoes, but I adopted sneakers quite a few years ago because it sounded cuter and didn't remind me of my gym uniform in gym class in junior high. I don't know. That rounds out my 7, but I did want to mention, since we were talking about the jeans, that you can do jeaned on the bottom and jeans on the top. Ideally, your denim should be slightly different tones, but otherwise feel free to wear denim on the bottom and denim on the top. And maybe denim sneakers, denim head to toe. Speaking of head to toe, I prefer mixing up my trends a little bit in each outfit just to keep myself relevant in the fashion world with my friends who check out what I'm wearing, and that makes me feel confident and most like myself. Other days I'm just out there in sweats, you know. Some days I just don't care what the outfit looks like. I'm going for comfort on days that it's really cold. And I also want to talk about the fact that these trends need to match your lifestyle, right? I could go out and buy a beautiful plaid blazer, but where am I going to wear it right now? My life is not set up where I go to an office every day. So you kind of have to think about where these clothes are going and how you're going to feel in different scenarios to know what you need to purchase this fall. I'd love to hear what you are going to be adding to your wardrobe for fall 2019. So if you would leave that in a comment down below. You've seen some of mine, so tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing. Well, that's it. Those are 7 fall fashion trends for 2019 for women over 50, and I truly appreciate you stopping by to see what I wanted to talk about. And I hope you will give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe. Also ring that little bell icon so that you're notified when I upload new videos. And I will look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again, and have a good one.